What's going on, guys? MC Hawken here, and today is episode 2 already. Wow, look at that, of Mick at Night, our special Oscars episode, as you can see by my avatar cups that I collect. And that's it. That's all we're doing for set design today. But welcome back to Mick at Night, guys. Hey, episode 2, what's going on? How we doing? Let's get into it, shall we? The Oscars were yesterday, as of recording, like 2 to 3 days from when this drops. It was fun. It was good. It was a good Oscars. Off the bat, going into it, I already knew One Battle After Another was going to kill, like, most categories. It was definitely going to be the one movie that was just going to hit, because you got Paul Thomas Anderson, you got Leo, you got Tyra, whatever, what's her name? Tyra something, I think. Anyway, and you got him. It's his whole big buzz. It was shot and colored in CinemaScope, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. I knew going into that was going to be the big movie of the Oscars. That was definitely going to be the main movie that people were going to be like, yeah, of course. Sinners, though, was my personal pick. Every time Sinners came up, I was like, let's have Sinners win every award. Because Sinners was just my favorite movie of last year, I'm pretty sure. I saw it like twice, maybe 3 times in theaters, and then like maybe twice at home. It's just so good. Like, you could watch that movie all the time. And it's a horror movie. Like, you don't really get cool full nominations like Best Picture, Best Writing, Best Director, Best Actors from horror movies, which is really cool. And we had 2 horror movies nominated for an Oscar this year, people. We had Sinners, which is more of a thriller, to be honest, but it's horror category. And secondly, Weapons. Weapons was such a good movie. Zach Cregger, my favorite whitest kid. He is phenomenal. That movie is just so good. Amy, last name, as the witch, beautiful actress. She did such an incredible job with the movie. Go watch Weapons if you haven't seen Weapons, and also Sinners. Just go watch these movies. I'm gonna see Hamnet. I'm gonna see Hamnet one of these nights. I really want to go see Hamnet. Apparently, it's really cool, and I really want to see it, and I have Peacock, so I can't see it. Another movie that had a lot of buzz was Begonia. It was the Emma Stone movie with the guy from Breaking Bad and also Game Night. I forget his name. It's Jesse something. He's married to MJ from the Sam Raimi movies. I really want to go see that movie just because it's a lot of buzz, and it's like another kind of scary thriller movie. Big year last year for all these horror movies. It was crazy. It was awesome to see. Just all these people nominated for less drama movies and like action movies. I mean, even action movies don't even get nominated for anything, really. It's just drama movies, the occasional World War II movie, a few war movies here or there. Those usually get nominated. But like, really cool to see actual art projects be nominated for once. You know what? I'm going to say this. If you haven't seen the Oscars in a minute, because you're like, well, they never nominate good movies, and I don't know any of these movies. 1, you're missing out on a ton of movies if you just don't go see these movies. 2, the Oscars is kind of good. Last year and this year, they're kind of good. They're still like 3 hours, but they hit that 3-hour mark, okay? They purposely go out of their way, and they hit that 3-hour mark. They may be a little ahead at points. But Conan and his crew and the directors of the Oscars, they keep it very nice. We'll get into how they keep it very nice and why I need them to either change it or fix it somehow. And it will be hard for them to fix this. It is the cutting off of the mics, but we'll get into there later on. Let's start from the top. All right, if you didn't see the Oscars, here's your nice recap for you. And if you did see the Oscars, here's a nice recap for you, because a lot happened. So it starts. Conan O'Brien might be one of the best hosts of all time. Just in general. what Conan can do, what his writing staff are able to make is really funny. Conan hits, and his little opening pre-recorded video was really good. It was a whole weapons kind of running away from kids, which is insane. We're referencing weapons off the jump because Amy, again, is nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Yes, Best Supporting Actress. She killed it in that movie. I don't want to go too much into weapons. Go see Weapons. So yeah, they're doing the whole big moment at the end of the movie where stuff happens, stuff going, but then they make it really cool, and they continue that through all the Best Picture noms, some other movies and whatnot. Like, they go through Weapons, obviously. They go through One Battle After Another. They go through Hamnet. They go through K-pop Demon Hunters, which was a really cool moment. A full animated moment of Conan O'Brien in the makeup from Weapons in K-pop Demon Hunters. That was really cool. I was like, this is back. Back in like the 2010s when they used to have full animated sequences for animated characters that were like nominated for. This is not. I just messed up my camera. Jeez, I'm messing it up even more. Right. Just lift this one up. Right there. Beautiful. Now we're good. Now it's like a good framing. It was really cool. The K-pop Demon Hunters moment was really cool. And I was like, wow, they actually care this year for animated movies. What a thought, right? What a thought. So I thought the opening monologue and the previs video were spot on. It was great. Conan came out, monologue, little roast, little joke, little meta joke about being the Oscars and like it being a live show, whatever. Average Oscar monologue stuff, but it was better than Kimmel. And that's all I'm going to bring up about Kimmel. I don't like Kimmel out of just being Kimmel, okay? Like, I'm not going to get into it. I don't like Kimmel. I don't care if you do. If you do, whatever. Best Supporting Actress comes in. And it is, I forget who was the giver of the award, but they give the award. We'll go through my guess and what it was and then what the actual thing was. So I was like, Gladys, the lady from Weapons, and we've been talking about her all episode so far. She's nominated. And I'm like, Ed Harris's wife, please get this award. She gets the award, people. She got the award. Let's go. It's a big win for horror. Best Supporting Actress goes to the horror movie, people. There is no horror movie award, and yet the horror movie of last year got the Oscar. Boom. That's crazy. That's insane. Bring a horror award, please, Oscars and the Academy. There needs to be a horror award. And a stunt award. There needs to be a stunt award for like either best stunt team or best stunt moment. There needs to be a stunt award for the stuntmen. Because half of movies, guys, these actors aren't doing backflips. Some of them are, but most of them, they're like, all right, that's my scene. Switch out. And another dude that gets no recognition is like lower third of the credits. That guy does all the cool stuff. And there's no award for all the cool stuff. How backwards is that? That the cool stuff in the movies, there's an award for VFX. There's a show for production design. There's an award for costumes. There's an award for casting directors now. And there's no horror movie award, and there's no stunt award. What are we doing? What are we doing? Whatever. Weapons won Best Actress, Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actress. So banger. Awesome. Best Animated Feature. I mean, let's just listen to the lineup real quick. All right? Zootopia 2. Disney movie. The Oscars are showing on ABC. Parent company of ABC is Disney. Moving on. Little Amali and the character of Rain. I haven't seen it. The little thing they showed, beautiful. Elio, another Disney movie. 2 Disney movies, people. Zootopia 2 and Elio get nominated. Already unfair on any circumstance. These other 3 movies, which are Arco, this Japanese movie, looks cool. Voice, there's Will Ferrell in the movie. I haven't seen it, but it looks really cool. And, of course, K-pop Demon Hunters. You would think Disney, 2 movies in the category. Do they get the award? No, of course not. Of course not. Any movie against K-pop Demon Hunters, guess what's going to win? K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm not even going to give you the second to think about it. It's K-pop Demon Hunters. It was literally the biggest movie of last year. It was literally the biggest movie. So big, Netflix was like, maybe we should release this in theaters just to see what would happen. And guess what? It blew theater records. They put out a sing-along version to theaters, and it was like the biggest movie that weekend. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. The theater's actually really cool. You don't say. Animated short, winner was The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Haven't seen any animated shorts. I don't know where to watch animated shorts. Like, do I have to go to South by Southwest? Or do I have to go to Canes? Like, where do I have to go to watch these animated shorts? Are they on YouTube? Can I look this up right now on YouTube? Can I just go right here and look up these ones? Probably, actually. Some of them I probably could. The Girl Who Cried Pearls looks good. The presenters of that were my name is Jeff and Will Arnett. Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum, Will Arnett. They referenced Lego Batman. So yeah, that's the animated. They went to commercial break around here, and they came back. And also the announcer, let me just break into this line here. The announcer for the Oscars this year was Matt Perry, right? No, not Matt Perry. He died. Yikes. What We Do in the Shadows guy, Matt Berry. Yes. Matt Berry was the announcer. If you know him from, honestly, the only show Americans would probably know Matt Berry as like a legit character would be What We Do in the Shadows. If you're not watching that, watch it. See some clips. It's beautiful. Just look up Matt Berry. Funny guy. Awesome, cool voice. He played into the voice a few times during the night. It was peak and prime, people. It was peak and awesome. Coming back from commercial, they play a bit of Sinners. And I love what they do. After commercial break, we go and we see some of the movie that's nominated for Best Picture just to set it apart. You know, just to set it apart from all these other movies. Just to be like, hey, this is really cool. This is really cool. It's Sinners. That was the first one. And then the really cool thing was it went right into the live music segment. I Lied to You. Beautiful song, beautiful track, talks a lot. If you've seen the movie, I don't want to talk a lot about movies, and like spoil them, because I really want people to listen to this and go see the movies. I want you guys to go see what's popping off, okay? Go watch Sinners. I cannot stress this enough. Go watch Sinners. They play I Lied to You, and it gets really cool. Produced and made by Ludwig Göransson, 2-time Oscar winner, by the way, for Black Panther and Oppenheimer. And my favorite fun fact about Ludwig is the producer of Childish Gambino for like most of his tracks. Just a cool guy. And I just learned this today. Ryan Coogler, director of Sinners, is also and was roommates in college with Ludwig Göransson. You know, the composer for Sinners. Like, that's awesome. I love that. Just back and forth that Ryan and Ludwig have with also now Michael B. Jordan. Because those three just, when they get together for something, it's usually beautiful art. Okay? Yeah, so Sinner Song was really cool. They do all this stuff in the movie. If you've seen it, I'm going to reference it. They had all these, starts in the 30s and the feel, the jazz, you know, the juke joint of this whole thing. And then it moves into like hip hop and whatnot. And then all these other characters, their ancestries all come together. And it makes a really cool kind of rave on stage. Is really cool and even better in the movie. There's one point, too, during the Oscars that the guy playing the vampires, it's in the trailer, I don't care. One of the guys playing the vampires, they get turned down to enter, which that was really cool, and that was really cute. And also Jack O'Connell, the guy who was the vampire, the main vampire of the movie, he gets turned down at the Oscars to also enter the juke joint. Fun detail, just cool. He wore like his vampire teeth to the Oscars. Really cool. What a cool thing to do, huh? Come in, vampired up, shades on, by the way. White suit, shades on, black shades, vampire teeth. This dude was aura, guys, it was crazy. It was so awesome to watch. Best picture. All right, best picture. Best pictures were, just to tell you guys, Train Dreams. I have heard nothing about Train Dreams. I didn't even know Train Dreams was a movie. I didn't even know you could dream of trains, to be honest. I don't need a whole movie about dreaming trains. Anyway, continuing. Sinners, great movie. Sentimental Value, haven't seen it. Stellan Skarsgård is in it, and I think it's Norwegian movie. It's an international movie, which is really cool. Best picture nod to like another country, international. Banger. Secret Agent. I didn't see this one as well. Brazil movie, international movie, best picture nod. Awesome. Thank you, Parasite, for doing this. Marty Supreme, Timothée Chalamet's magnum opus. We'll get into that. Hamnet. Haven't seen it, going to see it. Frankenstein. Haven't seen it, not going to see it. F1. Haven't seen it, not gonna see it. Begonia. Gonna see it. Haven't seen it. These were the movies. That was kind of like my brief talk about those movies, I guess. And we'll get there. Continuing down the list. Costumes. Costumes are cool. I don't really care much about costumes. To be honest, it's just not my fancy. If you care about costumes, perfect. Like for awards, if you're like really into that, awesome. Welcome. Come subscribe. But for me personally, I don't really care. I'm just like, oh, I guessed Frankenstein. It was Frankenstein, because like, if you need to predict, if you're like in a drinking game, it's like, let's predict the Oscar nods, like, and if you fail, like, you drink. This is what you do for any productional movie, okay? For any production movie. So that means set building, like production award, costumes, anything weird, okay? Anything you don't care about as a person. Like casting, editing, sound, all of the just the things people don't care about. Pick the weirdest movie. Pick the weirdest movie for costume design, product, all of those ones. You'll get it. You'll win. Pick weird movie all the time. If you don't know, just pick weird movie. For editing, pick fast movie. Pick movie that goes zoom, okay? Back-to-back years. It's Top Gun, Maverick, and F1. Back-to-back years, by the way. Just pick the fast movie. It doesn't matter if it's the most cool movie and most stylistic movie, because it doesn't matter, because the Academy are stupid. Just go with the fast movie. Go with the movie your little ADHD cousin is going to like. Now we get to the casting award, people. The casting award. The award for the people that are, quote, overlooked at in the industry. Are the people that, quote, don't get any recognition. And sure, it's their job to cast somebody in a movie. But it's not like they are making these decisions themselves. They're like, oh, I saw like 200 people, and out of that, I like 3 of them, and here you go. And then everyone else is going to go, yeah, I don't like this person, but I like this guy, and this guy's going to get the role. Like, these casting directors, they don't matter. I don't want to say matter, but they kind of don't. They're just supposed to, like, filter. They're a filtering system. There's an award for the filter now, and it should go to Brita Filters, but no, it went to One Battle After Another. There's another Conan bit I wrote down here, where there's like multiple Michael B. Jordans in the audience, which was really cool, and a really kind of interesting clone effect that they did. It was a pre-record, obviously, it was a pre-record, but a pre-record with a clone, like a overlaying of stuff. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool, guys, not gonna lie. Again, with short films. short films, animated short films, live action. Where do I go to watch these? Every time I see one of these, I'm just like, wow, this is beautiful. Where do I go to watch these? I really want to know. Another big award, just when you thought we were only going to do all of the lame ones. Here's another one. Actor in a supporting role. We got Stellan Skarsgård. We got Delroy Lindo. We got Sean Penn. We got Benicio del Toro. All right? Stellan Skarsgård, sentimental value. Lindo, Sinners, One Battle After Another, and another One Battle After Another. Okay? This is one, unlike animated movies, where it's the whole movie is nominated and it's Disney twice. I'm fine if it's like an actor and another actor who are in the same movie. That's different, because then that's your personal experience. That's one person, and not in like, technically, yeah, it's the movie, but it's one person getting the award, and then the movie happens to also get the award. Okay? I wanted Delroy Lindo to get the award for Sinners. Again, watch Sinners. Go watch Sinners. Okay? You'll realize why I put him on my list. He's the GOAT in this movie. The whole movie. The whole time you're watching the movie, you're just thinking to yourself, that guy. He plays the piano in it. He's emotional. He's funny. He's perfect guy. I did not see Stellan Skarsgård, Benicio, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, Benicio del Toro, or Sean Penn. I did not see One Battle After Another or Sentimental Value. Yet. The award did go to Sean Penn. Sean Penn, a lot of controversies with him currently. Okay? And I'm not going to get into it. If you want to see a controversial episode, go see episode 1. Okay? I'm just going to say, personally, me, I don't care about... I only care if you're acting and if it's good. Okay? That's all I care about. I don't care what you say about anything. I just wanted Delroy Lindo to win because Delroy Lindo is such an old-time classic actor who needs the recognition he so deserves. Sean Penn has 3 Oscars already. He does not need them. I don't care if he gave one of them to Zelensky. He still won those. I don't care. Give it to somebody who wants and needs an Oscar. I don't think Stellan Skarsgård has an Oscar. I'd be okay if Stellan Skarsgård got it. I'd be okay if Benicio del Toro got it. But if you already have your Oscars, say no. Say no. If you have 3. Memorial was next. Had to poo. Great segue, by the way. Just so you know, that whole rant right into the poo. This is a point in the Oscars. It's about halfway. Seriously, it's like halfway. Where something funny happens. I'm doing this a lot. I'm punching my fist. I just need to stop. It's like popping the audio. I already know. I go upstairs to do my business. And I'm like, oh man, I have a lot of tabs open. Swipe, 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 swipe. All right. As I'm walking upstairs. I then do my business, go back downstairs. I'm like, all right, good. Memorial's almost over. I see the last few monologues. I'm like, all right, cool, almost over. So then I open my phone back up to my notes. I click the note app, and I'm like, where are my notes? My notes deleted, bro. My notes deleted. Halfway through the Oscars. Specifically doing this for you guys. And specifically writing this down for the pod. They disappear. I throw my phone. Just a gentle toss. Right into the couch. Bounces. It's fine. My phone's fine. It's right here. I walk off. And I'm just trying to meditate on being calm, because I don't want to blow up. Because in fairness, and I realize this in the moment, I could look this up. I could just say my opinions. I don't need to note this. This is silly. This is a first world problem. This does not matter. But I put a lot of attention into the Oscars, and for me, this is my Super Bowl. And for me not to get to deliver this to then other people really hurt me. That's just me. I'm breathing heavy. And I come back down to my chair, start the notes up again. I call them Oscar Notes 2026 again. And then there's a longer title with some other words, but I deleted that. Positive thoughts only for a little bit here. Set design happens. I wasn't even paying attention. Frankenstein won. Cool. Again, weird movie won the production thing. Remember what I say. If it's the weird movie, it's going to go to the production stuff. The next part here, and that was very needed for the story, because the next part was VFX. And if you know me, and you've seen back there with the Avatar cups, there's one more Avatar cup, by the way. I have 3 Avatar cups. 4 counting the Fire and Ash one. So I'm a big Avatar fan. And believe it or not, Avatar is always nominated for the VFX stuff. So I was really excited, to see it win when it wasn't that time. And it really hurt that I couldn't celebrate my favorite movie. It got nominated, and when it got nominated, I freaked out. I was like, of course, but, it's my favorite movie. And then when it won, I couldn't celebrate it because I was so sad about the notes that I literally cried, bro. And it wasn't just like a tear, like a sad cry. No, it was a weep, bro. I was weeping. My mom literally had to come and comfort me. Just how badly I was crying that I couldn't celebrate the Goofy, my favorite movie, man. And the best thing I did all night, though, was I kept going. I kept going, bro. I kept moving forward, The next thing, documentary short film, okay? I'm still sad. I'm still sad. And I'm just like, I have to finish this for you guys. And this is just going to be a story I'm going to hate to tell. Documentary short, All the Empty Rooms. My note was, don't care. I didn't watch it, so I don't care. But honestly, it started as, don't care. I was so mad and angry at myself. I was mad at my phone. I was mad at the whole event. It just was bad. I was in a bad state of mind. Okay. Documentary full. Mr. Nobody against Putin. Again, I don't know where to watch these. I seriously need a newsletter just to know where to watch all these movies once they are nominated. Original score. This is when I was like, okay, Ludwig Göransson, Sinners, score. We had Ludwig. We had One Battle After Another. We had Hamnet. We had Frankenstein. And we had Begonia. Again, didn't see any of those movies. So I don't know. I did watch Sinners, though, and it's my favorite movie of last year. And when that won, that was the first step. That was coming out of the pit real quick, okay? Because then I was like, let's go. My note at the time, let's go, Ludwig, my favorite producer. So I'm like, let's go. That was the first step out of the dark pit I was in at this time. Best sound, F1. I guessed F1. I was like, it's F1. It's F1. Because again, if it's sound, go with loud movie. Go with the booms, okay? Whatever they use in the little clips, okay? If it's the loudest sounding one, go with that one. Might comment, I'm the GOAT. Again, funny joke. It's another step out of the hole, people. We are slowly approaching neutral me. Just normal me. I'm not funny again. Not for a long time. Commercial break. Come back from commercial break. Editing. Again, big cuts, big booms, guys. Big sound. It's going to F1 again. But actually, it went to One Battle After Another. Okay? Sometimes I'm wrong, and I admitted it. Then, seriously, right after that, Golden played live, which was really cool. They gave everyone little light sticks to be at a real K-pop concert. It was really cool. Cinematography came next, and I guessed Train Dreams because I just saw it was shot in 4:3. I know the mind of the Academy at points. And again, if it's shot goofy, it's usually going to that one. So I was like, goofy movie. Actually, no, it went to Sinners. And I was like, whoa, no way. I think it's the first female to get the cinematography award. So Golden was really cool. International film next. It was The Secret Agent again. It was Sentimental Value. And a few other ones from a lot of different countries. Really cool. Went to Sentimental Value. Really cool. Golden was another step up. I definitely was like, let's go. Golden won. Winning my guest bet again for myself. Another dub. We are almost there at the top, people. We are almost back. I'm at like neutral me now. Okay, I'm at ground level. I just woke up. Give me a second, okay? Yeah, this is when this started to happen, and it started to occur to me. It's a 3-hour show. They have to hit this hard slate, maybe like 10 minutes over, okay? We need to change how long speeches are supposed to go for, okay? I don't know what we're gonna how we can fix that though. Maybe take it away from casting. What's casting going to say, huh? Don't give casting a speech. If you want to give them an Oscar, awesome. Don't do it on air. But that's just me. I'm sorry. Original song. This is what we were going for, people. We had Golden. We already heard it. It was good. Dear Me by Diane Warren, okay? Her 17th nomination, no Oscars, okay? 17 times, no Oscars. Let me repeat that one last time. 17 times, no Oscars, okay? I Lied to You by Sinners. I got 2 heaters in this category, okay? Sweet Dreams of Joy, from Vera, whatever. I'm not going to even try to pronounce this. Cool. And Train Dreams from Train Dreams. They have a song, I guess, as well. So I had 2 heaters here. I Lied to You from Sinners and Golden. The only 2 that actually had a live performance this year. So I didn't really care if either of them won. My guess was K-Pop Demon Hunters, just because, out of principle, it was the biggest movie of last year, and it's played on the radio. I Lied to You is not on the radio. K-Pop Demon Hunters won. And guess who lost? Diane Warren. 17 times, and not a 1. They're doing this as a bit at this point. I want to know. I want to know. This has to be a bit that they are doing, and she actually is in on it, and she doesn't care. Because 17 times? After 10, you just be like, okay. Take an honorary Oscar. At least. Directors were Ryan Coogler, Sinners, Paul Thomas Anderson, 2 people I've talked about so much tonight. One Battle After Another, obviously. Chloe Zhao for Hamlet, Josh Safdie for Martin's Supreme. I keep trying to say Scorsese for some reason. And Sentimental Value by Joachim Tyler. I'm going to keep that in. I'm not even going to take that out. Which one do you think? One, I was hoping for Sinners. I really want the Sinner sweep. I was really hoping for the Sinner sweep. But no, sadly, Paul Thomas Anderson got it. Fine. Awesome. I'm glad he did. He's a pretty weird guy, but his movie sounds pretty cool, and I kind of want to see it. I wasn't pissed. Like the Leonardo DiCaprio movie. How bad can it really be? Next, we went into the Actor Award. Okay? This one I was worried. We had heaters from all angles. Everyone on this list is like the best person they have. Michael B. Jordan, Timothy Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Wagner Moura, whatever. Moura? Whatever. From The Secret Agent. The Brazilian movie. Let's go. I was hoping on Michael B. Jordan. I know. Timothy Chalamet, Paul Moadib Atreides himself. I turn my back, I look the other way, and I see Michael B. Jordan. Yes, because Michael B. Jordan, this was his moment. This was his moment. Timothy Chalamet will be back. Anyway, Michael B. Jordan won. It was a big celebration. I was really happy. I wrote this in the moment. Michael B. Jordan, I love you so much. And I'm so happy he got it. Biggest night for anyone. Such an awesome moment. It was really cool. His acceptance speech was really good. His mom was in the front with him. His dad was upper mezzanine. It was really cute. It was a great moment. And it didn't go long. Thank you, Michael B. Jordan, for not having a long accepting speech. Adrian Brody, we're looking at you. And then next award, the best actress in a leading. This is really cool. Women being the last actor award. Cool. We had Emma Stone, Begonia. We had Jessie Buckley for Hamlet. We had Rose Byrne. I think. Kate Hudson and Renate. I'm gonna try this. Renate Reinsiv. Okay, for sentimental value. Jessie Buckley, I know, is a heater. Emma Stone, always a heater. But the real person that I was really surprised was on this list was Rose Byrne, dude. She is a funny person, and her just being in a drama, it was really cool. I haven't seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, but it's cool that she was nominated. It went to Jessie Buckley. I was okay with this. Hamnet, I heard, is a phenomenal movie, and she's the best part of it. So, double thumbs up there. Best Picture nomination, folks. We have Heavy Time, Insane, Aura in this list. One battle after another, okay? PTA, his return. People saying it's one of the best movies of all time. I regret not seeing it in theaters. Begonia, a kind of psychological horror thriller. Insane. Heard it's beautiful. Heard it's so good. Emma Stone, best performance. Literally nominated for that movie, which, again, insane. F1, what? F1, huh? Did Apple, give them $1 bajillion? Each Academy member, they gave them $100,000 or something. Why is that here? If that would have won, it didn't. I'm going to spoil that. It did not win. If that won, there would have been crime I would have committed. Frankenstein, I'm happy if Frankenstein wins. Guillermo del Toro, love the guy. Great director, has an Oscar, but still a great guy. I would have been okay. Disappointed, but okay. Hamnet would have been mad, but not too mad. Again, art movie, movie literally about William Shakespeare. So it's poetic, it's good. I would have been mad, but then quickly okay, but yes. Marty Supreme, Timothy Chalamet movie, huge commercial value that he pulled off for this movie, okay? Interviews, world events, online presence for Marty Supreme. I would have been mad, but then again, quickly just been yeah, but come on. He was crazy for this movie. Secret Agent, would have been mad for a lot because I would have just been okay. But then I'm okay, but wait, international movie. That's kind of awesome. That's super sick. Even though I haven't seen it, I don't care. Same goes for sentimental value. I would have been what? Come on. Sinners, But then I would have been okay, but international movie. International. Sinners needs to win for me. And we'll get there. Train Dreams, I don't care. If Train Dreams won, I need to see Train Dreams. I'm dissing on it too hard. If Train Dreams won, there would not be a channel anymore, okay? I would rebrand and be a Academy hater. I'd be a conspiracy theorist, okay? Sinners needs to win. One, the culture behind the movie. I'm not going to get into it. I'm white. There's a million other people online who can tell you it better than I can, but just how important it is that Sinners even exists. Okay? Go watch someone else other than me about why. I'm not going to get into it. But just for me and my knowledge, Sinners needs to win. Second to that, one battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson, though I've only seen like one of his movies. Great director. Seems like a great guy. Okay? But like, it wasn't Sinners, is what I'm trying to say. If Sinners wasn't here, I would have been like, just give it a one battle after another. But Sinners is here, so give it to Sinners. And before we say that, I forgot writing. It went to Ryan Coogler. Yay, thumbs up. Awesome that he got it for writing. So he did get like a award for being a director who also wrote it, you know? Like the guy who wrote it, but then also the director. So it's his director award, okay? So he already won for himself for the movie. But this was for the movie. This is why we go to the movies, okay? What does Nicole Kidman say every time you go to an AMC? It goes to one battle after another. I know, haters. I know, I'm with you. I wish it won. I wish Sinners won too. But it didn't. It went to Paul Thomas Anderson's movie. Congratulations. I haven't seen it, so I can't talk upon it, okay? I'm gonna go see it one day. And then I'll come back. Maybe I try to watch all of the Best Picture nominees before next time's episode, so that I can do a part 2 and be like, what I actually think should have won. I really wanted Sinners to win. Should have won. Had like 4 awards of the night. Cinematography, Best Actor, Writing, and Soundtrack. 4 awards. Great movie. One battle after another swept. Congrats. Guys, thanks for listening. This is a long episode of Mick at Night. But hey, it's the Oscars, baby. Come on, it's for movies. Try to watch some of these movies. All of these movies got up here for a reason. I would say if you want a starter movie out of this list, maybe watch Begonia. You know, the thriller. Yeah, maybe you like horror. Maybe you should watch that one first. If not, Sinners. Go watch Sinners. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.